Welcome to my YouTube channel Wise Whispers, where silence speaks. My name is Martin and I am 64 years old. I never thought that at my age, family could hurt me in ways I had never imagined. I had spent my life working hard, raising my son, and providing him with everything I could. Yet one day, in a moment that changed everything, I realized that blood doesn't always guarantee love. It all started on a quiet Sunday morning. My son Alex and I had been planning a small family brunch. I had spent hours preparing his favorite dishes: roast chicken, mashed potatoes, and his beloved apple pie. The aroma filled the house, and for a moment I felt the warmth of family that I had always cherished. Alex's wife, Lisa, arrived with her usual energy, but there was a tension in her eyes that I didn't understand. I greeted her warmly, trying to keep the peace, but something in the air felt heavy. My son pulled me aside to talk privately. "Dad," Alex said, his voice low, "I need to tell you something about Lisa. I'm worried about how she treats you. Please don't provoke her." I nodded, puzzled. "What do you mean?" I asked. Before he could explain further, Lisa came storming into the kitchen. Her eyes blazed with anger, and without warning she slapped me across the face. The sting was sharp, but the shock was deeper. I held my cheek, stunned, unable to comprehend what had just happened. Alex immediately rushed forward. "Lisa, how could you?" But she didn't flinch. Her glare cut through the air like ice. I could feel tears of humiliation rising in my eyes, but I took a deep breath and reminded myself that anger would only make the situation worse. I wanted to respond with dignity, even though every instinct in me wanted to lash out. After she stormed out, Alex apologized repeatedly. "Dad, I'm so sorry. I never expected this from her. She's been different lately. She's changed." I spent the rest of the day in quiet reflection. I realized that I had always believed that family would protect you, love you, and value your presence. But sometimes, respect must be earned, even within your own home. The next few days were difficult. Lisa refused to acknowledge what she had done, and Alex seemed torn between defending his wife and respecting his father. It felt like I was invisible in my own home. One evening, as I sat alone on the porch, I thought about my options. I could stay silent and endure the humiliation, or I could set boundaries and demand respect. At 64, I had nothing to prove, but I deserved dignity. The following morning, I calmly approached Alex. "Son, I love you and I respect your choices, but I cannot allow anyone to treat me this way. I need to protect my peace." Alex looked down, guilt and worry on his face. "Dad, I understand. I don't want to fight with her. I don't want our family to break." I nodded. "I don't want that either, but peace cannot exist without respect. We must address this, one way or another." Later that week, I had a long conversation with Lisa, choosing my words carefully. "Lisa, I want you to understand something. I am not here to hurt or control you, but slapping me was unacceptable. I will not allow anyone in my life to treat me with disrespect. I hope we can find a way to coexist peacefully, but boundaries must be set." Her eyes narrowed, and for a moment I feared she would respond with anger again. But instead she looked away, avoiding my gaze. I left the room with a calm heart, knowing I had done the right thing. Over the next few months, change began slowly. Lisa's behavior softened, though it was clear she still struggled with anger and control issues. Alex and I rebuilt our trust, and I learned that confrontation doesn't always need to be loud or vengeful. It can be quiet, firm, and respectful. One day, as I was helping Alex with a project in his garage, he looked at me and said, "Dad, I'm proud of how you handled everything. You didn't just defend yourself, you did it with grace." I smiled, feeling a weight lift off my shoulders. Sometimes, son, age teaches you patience. Sometimes it teaches you courage. And sometimes it teaches you that love is not about enduring abuse, it's about demanding respect and standing tall. I realized then that life is full of tests, especially within our own families. Sometimes those we love the most can hurt us, intentionally or not, but how we respond defines our character. I had chosen dignity over anger, patience over revenge, and respect over resentment. Today I still live with Alex and Lisa, but our relationship is different. There is caution, yes, but also honesty. I have learned that even when blood is thicker than water, boundaries are essential. Love does not mean accepting mistreatment. It means demanding respect while still holding on to compassion. The moral of my story is simple. No matter your age, you deserve respect. Do not let fear or love blind you from standing up for yourself. Strength is not always loud. It can be quiet, steady, and unyielding. Life taught me a hard lesson, but it also reminded me that dignity and self-respect are priceless. And at 64, I finally understood the true meaning of being heard and valued.